Greetings to you beautiful people. We've all had special people in our lives, and I say had because they are no longer there, and that's just how life is. Nobody lives forever. This is why I believe that the beloveds we have around us, we should be the best thing that ever happened to them, and we should spoil them to be the best that they can be. We may never get that opportunity. There is no guarantee that they will be there tomorrow. Life happens once, and that means we get only one shot. And that shot that we take, we cannot even really tell where it's going, and that's the reason we need to take our best shot. I'm not here today to talk about relationships, but I'm here to talk about one of my beloveds. She's no longer here, but I'm still grateful to heaven and to God that I had her. If you've been watching my videos, there's one of them that I entitled, one of the first videos, the very second one actually, that I entitled Lesson from Grandma. And at the end of that video, I said I was going to make another video for lesson number 2. But I'm still going to borrow a background from the first video. Grandmas are very special people. And sometimes we think it's because of their old age they've been able to accumulate enough wisdom to make us love them. But the truth is, growing up says no, it's not like that, that these women loved us and they felt that our ideal upbringing was their responsibility. My grandma, she was a wise woman, God rest her soul. She was a disciplinarian, she was still loved by all of us. And we know that kids, they don't really like disciplinarians, but we loved her. And I could remember those days at night in the moonlight. She would gather us around the fire, probably we were waiting for the night meal, and she would tell us stories, folk tales that were laden with lessons and virtues. Virtues and lessons that you ever remain conscious of, because the stories through which they were passed to you, they were beautiful. You just don't forget them. The second lesson that I learned from Grandma was acceptance. Those days when we were kids, we would misbehave, and the older ones, they would spank us, they would want to beat us, and Grandma would be like, why are you hitting them so hard? You want them to be like you? Is that how you correct them? It wasn't as if she did this on every occasion, but she did it when it was appropriate. And her point of view, everybody cannot be the same. And you don't expect people to behave exactly like you, like love the things you love, think the way you think, see the world the way you see the world. Like, unless they do that, they are not accepted by you. She was trying to say that is wrong. And that crazy attitude is the problem we have with some people today. They come to a certain level where they believe they've been to places, like they've read books, they've known things, and they expect everybody to believe the same things that they believe. And if you don't do that, then you have a problem with them. How do they expect the world to not have variety when we are told that variety is the spice of life? Imagine if everybody were to be the same, like no difference. Everybody was just the same, thought the same way, acted the same way, behaved the same way, received the same inspirations, had the same aspirations, and longed for the same things, and loved the same things. That would be a very serious problem. In a word, life would be boring. And this is where the issue of acceptance comes in. Personally, I don't like talking about tolerance. Tolerance means you're trying to bear someone, like you're trying to keep the bottle tightly closed so it doesn't burst. You are just trying not to look bad. Acceptance means accommodation. And when I talk about accommodation, I'm trying to see a situation where there's all kind of space in your heart, and you would need to give someone a space in your heart, like really accept the person and give them, allow them to tarry in your heart. We should accept people the way they are. Some people may be touchy, get angry easily, and not as phlegmatic as we are, as intelligent as we are. That doesn't mean that they have to be enemies because they don't see things the way we see them, because they don't believe in the same religion, or they don't understand God the same way we do, or they don't understand life the same way that we do. We should accept people from their own point of view. Before you blame people and judge them and condemn them outrightly, try to understand the point from where they are coming. Try to understand the background they are coming from. And sometimes when you dig deep patiently and try to put pieces together, you would realize that you wouldn't even blame people for certain actions and reactions. I'm not in any way trying to say that bad things should be condoned and that bad attitudes should be condoned. But I'm trying to say that even if we correct them in love, not trying to judge them. Not trying to make them see things the way we do, but in their own world to see things the way they should see things in their own world. We should rather guide them according to their own inclinations, their inspirations, their aspirations, the things that they love. We should teach them to live according to the demands of their own states in life. Let us learn to love people and accept them for who they are. Give them a place in our hearts to live in. Not because of what we gain from them, not because of what we learn from them, because of the favors that will come with that, but because of who they are, in their own uniqueness, the way that God has made them. And that's the true spirit of love. And that's the true heart of a saint. And I think we should all strive to be like that. I love you. Keep smiling and remain truly, truly blessed. Peace.